Hey, it's Julie, and I'm on my way to teach a class outside downtown Columbus, Ohio. It's going to be a beautiful day, beautiful temperature, beautiful way to start the weekend. So as I'm on my way down, I was thinking about an email that I received recently from someone who was saying, you know, Julie, I love the fitness moves that you offer, and I love the idea of being able to fit fitness in my life more often, but the truth and reality for me is I just don't have any extra time in my day. I'm just packed, to the gills, so to speak, with things, with responsibilities, and I just don't know how I would ever put anything more into my life. And so I totally understand it, and I respect that email that came in, and I have two answers on that. Number one, if that is true and you really cannot take time to take care of yourself, I challenge you to, it doesn't have to be something overnight, but something to really sit down and figure out, is there anything that you can prioritize, or is there anything that you do that, you can delegate out or figure out how to be a little bit, more, whether it's efficient or cut away the stuff that you don't need, because taking care of yourself is so important. So if you do not have time to do that, I challenge you to look at your schedule and see, even if it's just 10 minutes, 10 minutes can make all the difference in your day for you personally, physically, mentally, spiritually. But number two, I know that there's just going to be some days that we can't get it in. It's just, one of those things that happens. We have so many other conflicting priorities. So on those days, I challenge you to not necessarily feel like it's a lost cause, but figure out, in general, how to let your life, or to work with your life. Don't force something, don't work against your life, but work with your current schedule. So what that really means is find things that you're already doing and then figure out how to put a little bit of extra fitness or exercise into it. For example, when you're in a car or on an airplane or at a desk, you have a great opportunity to get a great glute workout in. Did you know that? So this is going to be my fitness move of the day. So when you're sitting in a space, first of all, when you're sitting, your energy decreases because your body isn't asking for much oxygen or any sort of energy at all. So your heart rate slows down, your delivery of oxygen to the muscle slows down, and your body just feels a little bit more lethargic. Over time, that can slow down all your energy systems, including your metabolic rate. And overall, if you've ever sat for long periods of time and then got up and you felt so tired and stiff, well, that's why, because you just decreased your delivery of oxygen and just energy in general throughout the body. So what I want you to do is sit and squeeze. So if you're sitting in a chair, wherever you are, I want you to squeeze your glute, which is otherwise known as your bum, as tight as you can, and hold it, and then release. Now squeeze again, hold it, inhale, and then exhale as you release. Now you can do this repetitiously, meaning maybe start off with doing 10, and I want you to hold them for a second or so that you make sure you're just not pulsing, but you're actually getting a real strength-based movement in. But then what you can do over time is start building your way up. So maybe if you're in the car for an hour, you can, for every hour you're in the car, plan that every 20 minutes you're going to do this 10 times. And then maybe you work your way up to 30 times. And then, whatever it is that, your goal will be, you want to work your muscles to a point of fatigue but not pain. And so just continue to kind of sharpen the saw, so to speak, or continue to just drive yourself to a little bit greater level of fitness by increasing your repetitions over time. The other thing you could do is just hold this. This is called isometric contraction. There's no movement but lots of resistance. And so you would just hold your squeeze. Breathe in and out to make sure you're pushing oxygen through the body, which is a delivery source of energy. But hold maybe for 10 seconds and then release. And maybe you start off just at 10 seconds and then maybe you work your way up to 30 seconds of holding, making sure you're breathing. And then maybe you work your way up to a minute. So, and what you can do is pepper this throughout your day into the activities you're doing. I promise you, if you can do this consistently, you are going to have a tighter, stronger, but not necessarily, bigger glute. It's going to be just a tighter, stronger, firmer glute, because we're doing a lot of isometric work here, which means it builds lean muscle tone, but not bulky muscle tone. And you're going to drive oxygen and energy throughout your body, and you're going to feel really good. So instead of adding time to your day, work with your schedule, work with your time, and these small little things that I'll show you, whether it's abs at the hair salon or glutes in your car or at a desk, these things are things that can make all the difference, because studies will tell us that small, healthy habits can be just as effective, if not more, than getting to the gym for 30 minutes a day. So incorporating small, healthy habits into your life every day is going to change your life in wonderful and powerful, amazing ways. So I'm headed in to teach my class now, but there's your fitness move of the day. I want you to practice it and tell me what you think of it. And write into me, comment to me what muscle groups you want to work and what your lifestyle is like, so I can find a perfect exercise move or series for you. So have a great day. We'll see you next time.